Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we are at the Old Texas here at the Car of Tomorrow card. This is Gavin Lemon's hosted session for his like 2,000 subs and stuff on YouTube. This is gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of people here. How many cars are even here? I didn't even check that. There's 34 in here. Should be a real fun race, I think, and hopefully we can qualify decent. Tire fall off is gonna be a ton, and I don't know how they're getting into the 29s. This car is so ungodly loose right now. It's absolutely nuts. But let's see how we do here in qualifying. But these cars are absolutely crazy. Like, you'll get sideways and stuff down the backstretch. It's absolutely nuts, but it should be a lot of fun. 92 laps with 2 sets of tires to change into this race, which I think is like the perfect amount. And hopefully we don't get too many cautions and people can kind of take it easy and actually just get green flag racing. But I think there's going to be a decent amount of cautions and everything.
Green flag.
Through the trial is so sketchy too. You get a little sideways through that, it's going to be bad. Try to dive it in somewhat, get on the brakes, and then roll the center of the corner a lot. Car pushes a lot off of each 2 and 4. Like, you can see I'm getting loose down the backstretch, just swaying back and forth. It's absolutely crazy. Like, I don't expect to be too fast. I'll probably be about middle of the pack like we were in practice, which is fine with me. Where do we run? 30.3. Okay, we can get a little bit quicker than that. Try to push a little bit harder second lap. At least we got a lap laid down, which is currently 8th, surprisingly, but there might be a lot of people that haven't done a lap yet. Or like maybe the times fell off some. Got too high here in 3 and 4. Put the power down, just try to get to the start finish line. I think it'll be a fast lap anyways. 30.0. Okay, I'll take that. About almost the same exact time we ran in practice. Actually, it might be like half of a 10th faster, so I'll take that. It looks like we're starting right behind Gavin at the moment. He ran an 0.28, which I'm happy about that. I don't think we're going to break the 29-second bracket at all, but I made a nice little like just blacked out scheme and stuff with like the Mountain Dew on the front like normal, our YouTube on the back and everything. But we'll be starting probably about mid-pack, maybe close to top 10-ish, depending on how quick some of these guys get. We got Kyle in here, so it should be fun, and Rob as well. I don't race with him too often, but I recognize the name from like YouTube channel and stuff. And then some of the faster guys like Mitch, who's been in Nick's lobbies. Oh, Nick is actually here. I didn't even realize he was here. So that's pretty cool. But we're all going to be starting 8th, 9th, 10th right now. So that's awesome. And hopefully we can have a pretty fun race. I think this is a great idea, like track car combination by Gavin. And hopefully it can go pretty smooth. And we can have a fun race. So I'll bring you guys back. We're getting ready to take the read. All right, we stayed in 12. Somebody broke up the 3 of us. Nick's actually in the 34 car. Did somebody take his number 5 number? Oh, yeah, Jeremy did, it looks like. So Nick probably got thrown to a random number, which sucks for him. I know he likes number 5 or 05, stuff like that. So we're starting in 12th. Should be decent. Who are we behind? We're behind Christian. We got Nick to the inside right there in 9th, and then Gavin will be right to our inside in 11th. So that's pretty cool. At least we'll be up here with these guys for right now. Don't know if we'll be able to keep up with these guys over time. And somebody in the chat said short shift on the restarts, so we don't like spin the tires out and wreck the whole field. That might happen a couple times throughout the race, it seems like. But appreciate for Gavin putting on this race. It seems like it's been a bunch of fun here in practice and the qualifying so far, and we'll see how this race goes. But waiting on everybody to grid up, and with it being a hosted race and everything, nothing counts like iRating, safety, but we're not going to just drive like an idiot. We're going to drive the same as we normally do, because that's how I always race. I don't want to be stupid and just like ruin the race anyways. There is no fast repairs, so you have to be careful on that. It looks like we don't have enough fuel to make it the whole way anyways, but we're going to have to go in and get tires regardless, because tires are going to get eaten up in this race. Somebody said that they did like a 30-lap run. The front right was at like 20. So that's absolutely nuts. But I did like a 11-lap run or something in practice, and it was like at 91. So I don't know if I'm just not pushing it as hard or what it is, but hopefully we can keep that right front not as heated up and kind of take advantage of some guys going too hard in the race. I think that would be to our advantage if we can do that. I'm assuming second gear is going to be on the start. Right front is already sweating. Yeah, front right is
sorry about that, Raymond.
Is definitely gonna get worn out.
No hurry. You're gonna get going.
92 laps though, long race. It's like one of my league races basically. It actually might be longer than my league races are this season, pretty much, because of cautions. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's pretty smooth and we can get some green flag racing.
Well, so it's not talking though.
I think it might take a wreck or two for people to calm down and we can get some green flag running. But hopefully we can off the start. That'd be great. Hopefully we can get some good racing right off the rip. Because 92 laps is a long time, and hopefully people realize that. A lot of people might not do this kind of long races. I wonder why he specifically picked 92. Maybe because the amount of miles it is or something. I'm not sure. Try to get up through the gears smooth. Try not to run over the 16. Got the guy behind us already going in deep, so I'm not worried about that. Just try to take it easy. The outside lane has 0 grip, so you really just want to run the bottom. And if you don't run the bottom, you're probably going to get passed pretty quickly. It looks like there's not much grip on the track to start with. I don't know if it didn't roll over from practice and qualifying, and it reset for the race, like the marbles were cleaned and everything, maybe. And we got Kyle behind us already, trying to make some moves. We only lost 1 spot to this 18 so far, but that's okay. Try not to run him over. Had a little bit more corner, like middle of the corner speed. Oh, 18's all over the place. He got in the wall slightly there on the backstretch. See if we can take advantage of him getting in the wall. I can already see it darkening up on the bottom. Try not to get in the Kyle down there. I think we can make like a lane up work, honestly. Oh, got a little bit too hot into the center of the corner. Like I did my braking plenty going into the corner, but I started getting on the gas a little bit too much. And it just started going up the track because there's not much grip out here.
Hey Rob, the wall slows you down.
So far, good racing. Kyle was able to keep it down there pretty fine. I was able to keep it off of him. But I want to get to the bottom and not destroy our front right too bad. Because the more you're out there, the worse your I cannot speak. Front right is going to be worn in. Maybe we could follow Kyle on through by the 18 as well. Because I was wondering how much race pace people were going to have. The guys running the 29s, I think they were just doing that for qualifying and everything. Because if you tried keeping that pace up, you're going to destroy your tires. But I think I'm able to keep it like in the mid to low 30s on the short run. Kyle had a good run there. Think he's going to be able to get to the inside of the 18. Not quite. 18's going to kind of block it off. Like, run low enough to where it scares Kyle from getting in there. And I had a really slow exit there.
Jeremy.
Okay, I kind of scared myself.
You know what would be the craziest thing? If we have to do green flag stops. I think that would be the nuttiest thing. I don't see that happening in the slightest, but that would be amazing. Just imagine. These cars that haven't been ran in over a decade, we have to do a green flag stop on them. Oh, Kyle got the apron slightly, but he's fine. He is flying right now. Good run by him so far. 18's going to be able to get back down. He had enough exit speed to keep it up. Try not to run over the 18. He's really slow mid-corner. This 28's real aggressive center of the corner, it seems like. Oh, we get loose. God, that is terrifying. The 18's like real slow center of the corner, so I was trying not to run him over mainly. But I like pulled down a little bit off the exit of 2 to not hit the 28, and it got all sorts of loose under the throttle. That was bad.
Go ahead, Nick. I'm not going anywhere.
I think he probably has his chat muted. He usually does in his races. I imagine he does here. Jesus, it is so loose down the backstretch. It's terrifying. This is the nuttiest kind of racing I've done in a long time. Because I don't think I ever really ran these cars much when I started. Because I started iRacing like 7-8 years ago. I already had the car, but that might have been for like what the carburetor cup is and stuff now. Because I think it ran there. I don't think I ever really ran it in official races or anything like that. I don't believe so. This thing is all over the place. Sorry to Mitch there. I'm not trying to block him. Like, the car is just swaying everywhere back and forth. Let's see if we can try to get to the inside of the 28. We just don't have that good of exiting speed right now. Definitely going to learn it more and more throughout the race. But so will everybody else. I'm just trying to stick right on the bottom the best that we can. Jeez. He had a good run off of turn 2. Yeah, you really got to get down if you're going to pinch somebody off, but I'm not trying to run that close, that hard this early. See if we can follow the 4 on through as well. 28 might have tried pushing real hard early on. We had a good exit there. Oh my god, he was loose. We almost got hooked there. That was close. I think he was like trying to catch the car going down the track on the backstretch there. It seemed like. Hey, but we've already got 11 laps in. We're on lap 12. Shockingly already. I can't believe that. Try to get inside the 18 here.
Still outside. Clear high.
Brian, come back down. Yeah. Don't want to overdrive it into him. Don't know if we've saved our tire more than anybody else at this moment because we've been on the outside a few times. The first few laps we were on the outside of Kyle. That probably hurt us a little bit. I just think I have a little bit deeper of a braking zone this 18. It scares me. I tried to not slam on the brakes, but I kind of have to behind him with the way he brakes. People are starting to get real squirrely down the backstretch, it looks like. 28 starting to come back down on us. Like, not down, but like coming back to us. Somebody was spun down there in 3 and 4. Out of the way, so no caution yet, at least. We're running top 15, which is awesome. Been a fun race so far. I'm happy I joined this. I really wanted to run it, and the cup race was supposed to be on, but it's downpouring and everything, so I think I'm pretty sure the race got moved to like 10 a.m. Sunday, I believe somebody said in the chat, which is perfect. Because this race was like starting at like 8:30. The practice opened at like 8. And then the race got moved back and everything, so that was like perfect for this. It gave something for a lot of people to do that were probably gonna watch the race. 16 car who started straight in front of us, starting to fall back some. Everybody's racing great though. Nobody said anything on mic really. Thought I had it muted still, but I did not.
Hey Gavin, I hit the wall for you, so you don't have to.
No, I already did that at like lap 2.
The old Gavin stripe. Lucas coming out of pits. That was the guy that was stopped in 3 and 4 on the bottom. This is a very interesting combination. Like, if you guys have never ran the car tomorrow, like, these things are a handful, especially compared to the cars nowadays.
When you can turn through the dogleg just using the throttle and not the steering wheel.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
Especially when you're counter steering through dogleg.
That's when you know you're loose as hell. 28 overdrove that quite a bit. I'm getting on throttle too much. There's the wall. That hurt a little bit, but I think we're okay. Yeah, 5 car was losing it there, getting by us. Getting into turn 3. 1 car fell off some because he was right on our bumper when Mitch got by us. He might have burnt out his tires some. Definitely need a caution now. Probably to get some fresh tires and everything, but it's kind of a little early for the first set. Not really. If we get a caution, everybody's going to come in, I'd imagine. But I was definitely using too much throttle there in 1 and 2 last lap. God, it's getting so loose. It's like it feels like a drag car when you're just full throttling it and it's getting all over the place. That's what it feels like down the back stretch.
I'm not the only one dancing around on the back stretch.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Trust me, we all are.
Somewhat counter steering it in 1 and 2 now, or the front stretch, not even 1 and 2. I said the wrong damn thing, but yeah, we're counter steering a little bit down the tri-oval, whatever, dog leg, front stretch you want to call it, quad oval.
Didn't mean that. Got tight in the center.
I'm just shocked we've got 19 laps of that caution. That's a miracle. I think that's honestly the most awesome thing I've seen with how loose and everything these cars are. And these cars don't have that new damage model or anything, so I don't think we really hurt the right side too much when we hit the wall. Definitely hit it pretty solid and square. Oh God. I did the same thing the 5 did. We're all over the place down the backstretch now. Might have to not full throttle it, honestly. Be like a super late model and stuff down the straightaways.
I really did the same thing I did a lap ago.
Just may need to pedal it a little bit. Oh, the 5 car is going to end up losing it, I feel like. Because he is all over the place. Somebody's coming out of the pits. That's the 3 car. Yep, figured that out, spotter. Thank you. Oh, it overdrove into 3. Didn't let off too early. Or early enough. I would love to see how the fast guys are running. They've got to be like all sorts of out of control right now. There's a lot of rubber starting to be built up higher in the corner. Like you could like easily see it through these corners right now. Oh my God. This is such a handful, but I love it. This is so fun. Oh, sun's starting to come back out in 3 and 4 a lot. That's why I'm gonna get it a little looser around there. 1 and 2 still got a little bit of shade. 32.297. This is absolutely crazy. Phenomenal racing so far. Oh my God. Just out of control down a straightaway in these cars on 23 lap old tires. That's awesome. I can only imagine the official races in these things.
There, Scott.
Nobody wants to bring out that first caution. Nobody wants to. They don't want to be that guy. How much fuel do we have? We have 30 laps of fuel. I don't know how long these tires are going to go is a thing. Because we're running like 2 seconds slower than we did in qualifying. Oh, the 5 car. He's all over the place. He about looped it on the back. If I wouldn't have smacked the wall, I think we would have been a little bit okay. I think just smacking the wall really got me out of my groove earlier and probably hurt the tires a little bit more for turning. 3 cars coming back out again. Good thing he stayed all the way to the apron because he honestly might get hit down the backstretch if he was not on the apron. If he was like any sort of up on the track at all, he would have probably gotten smacked by somebody. But everybody's like so respectable and not trying to get into each other. I think most people probably smacked the wall at this point. But nobody has like really spun out and brought anything out yet. Oh geez. I thought I had it and then it started hooking right. such a handful. This is so fun. Like, if you guys joined this, you understand. If you didn't join it, you probably would have wished you would have joined it if you had this car and track. This is so fun. I'd love to watch, like, Kyle, Nick, Gavin's view. Oh, 5 car, where are you going? I don't know where he's going. I had to go high because he's straightened out down low.
Well, I'm trying not to block you down the back stretch. Car's just on where it wants to go.
Yeah, car is, you really don't have too much control over it. Trying to get by the 5, but you cannot get by on the outside in the corner very well. If he starts to lose it like that on the backstretch again, we might be able to get by him. Oh, geez. He might be backing out of it. Yeah, he's backing out of it some. We're getting loose. The 1 car is following us by him. All right, that puts us back up to 16th. Let's see if we could try to, like, catch those guys up here. Oh, don't put it in the wall. It's getting really tight now. Oh, my goodness.
32.774.
32.7. Jeez, we are so slow now. It is nuts. Tire fall off is great. Make sure to take it easy on your tires. Oh, what does that mean? When your spotter starts to tell you about your tire wear, what does that mean? That means something bad. That means your tire, your front right's got to be so worn out. I don't know if you could blow the tire when you get to 0% or if it just like is really gone at that point in these old cars. I really have no clue. Like, I half want to gamble, get the pit lane, and under green, and take tires. I really want to be honest. But I think that's a plan for disaster, just being laps down at that point. Because everybody's got to be on the same playing field for the most part with these worn out tires.
Yeah, go ahead and go inside, Edward. Or, shit, never mind. Next corner.
32.93.
Gotta back off so much and barely baby it through these
I'm a
corners.
couple laps down. I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah, I saw him go to the pits a couple times, or come out of the pits a couple times. You really gotta wait on the car to get perfectly straight down the backstretch and stuff. Oh, we're getting a wreck. We got our
Great first
caution.
run, guys. That's amazing.
That was phenomenal. Literally like a third of the race.
Damn it.
Oh, that's a workout, man. My arm is tired from that.
It was just, I don't know. I was off the gas and it was just
Oh, the 5 car wrecked. I think the 5 and the 1 wrecked. It looks like.
Say 5, I don't think I touched it at all. I kept off as much as I could.
I don't know where the 1 car went then, if it wasn't the 5 and 1. The 1's in 20th. I think he just really wore out his tires and was falling. But we fell back to 16th. That's not too bad. After we smacked the wall, that was bad. Probably get a little bit of the damage fixed under caution if it's bad enough. But we got our first caution.
Yeah,
it took
it's gonna be
31
tough on
laps.
tires. I really don't know if
That's
gonna be
amazing.
possible.
Let's go take a pit here, and I'll bring you guys back. We're getting ready to go take the green, and I'll see how worn out these tires really were.
Oh, 1 to go.
All right, we gained a couple spots there under that pit stop. We got by the 28 once again for that pit, and then I think the 71 or something sped. So he fell to the back, and our tires were awful. The 43 on the front right, 77 right rear. That's absolutely crazy. Like, those tires were so worn
It
out.
seemed like that earlier on. It seemed like nobody could really break away from each other because I've seen a lot of pack racing up there.
It was a lot of pack racing. It was a lot of fun. I fell off of it because I smacked the wall, but I think I could have stayed somewhat up with it if I didn't smack the wall. I think I might have been pushing it too hard on exit. It was my thing. Or diving it in too hard into corners because I really destroyed the front right. I think it was kind of more towards after I smacked the walls when I was destroying them. Really trying to catch back up to some guys and just wasn't working. Especially when I smacked the wall. I probably destroyed the tires then because that was a really bad corner. But we're getting ready to go lap 37 of 92. That was an amazing first run. Hopefully we can get another run like that. And we'll be good. We'll be set for the finish, really. But just take it easy. We're side by side again for the restart. Oh god, getting through the gears, it is kind of squirrely. Take it easy, get to the bottom. Didn't know if the 16 was going to pull down or not. He did not. Try to take advantage of that. Get him stuck on the outside.
Still out there.
Try not to get squirrely down the back stretch early.
Clear
Try to
high.
take it easy on the front right a little bit more, because other guys, their front right was in like the low to mid 50s. A lot of them were, at least. Some were around what I was, but I want to try to preserve the front right a little bit more this run if we can. Just let it roll through the center a lot more instead of getting on the brakes as much, maybe to try to get on throttle. See how that works out for us. But we got Gavin just in front of us in 12th. Definitely don't want to push too high getting into the corner, though. We have to use a little bit of brake still. It is so loose off the corner, though. Trying to get on throttle.
9-1.
We're at a 30.9 there. It's not super fast by any means, but trying to take care of the tires, I feel like that's not terrible. Kyle's up there in the top 10. He's having a great run. He's very quick. 16 car trying to look inside. I dove it in a little bit more to maintain the spot there, because I am trying to take care of the tires. If you do that early, people are going to try to freight train you probably, I would imagine.
8-4-1.
Because when I was behind the 18 earlier, who was a couple spots ahead of us. Ooh, Gavin got loose there on the bottom. 16 had a good run on exit, but he got a little loose, it seemed like. But when we were behind the 18 earlier, he was like braking so hard into the corner, or like letting off a lot earlier. And that was like ruining my groove. But honestly, he might have been saving tires better than us.
30.934.
Just trying to minimize the movement in the wheel on entrance to have a nice like flow through the corner. .28 catching back up. He ran right like on us for a while until I smacked the wall. I'm happy he didn't run into us when I hit the wall either, because he was pretty quick and that would have ruined both our races.
31.143. Still there.
And we did get stuck on the outside for a while that first run, so that might have hurt the tires as well.
Still inside. Clear low.
Try to maintain this spot if we can. No, Rob got to our inside there. Try to give it to him and get back down to the bottom,
Side. Stay with him. Clear low.
because there was a big gap behind him, so I didn't want to get stuck up there too bad.
31.542.
And luckily with it being a restart, nobody was too aggressive and caused a quick caution, because I was wondering if cautions were going to bring cautions, and so far everybody's racing great. Seems like it starts to really get spread out though after about 15-20 laps. That's when like the tire fall off and everything starts to really play a factor. Because I don't think the damage is really hurting my car. I'm just really trying to take it easy and keep a decent pace. Hit the apron there. That's not going to help corner. Really trying to wait on the throttle for the backstretch as well, so we don't get as squirrely down it. But people are wanting to be real aggressive earlier in this run, which is fine. I'm definitely off the pace compared to these guys at the moment. I could just be screwing myself and getting myself further and further back in the pack, which honestly could be happening, which I wouldn't be shocked by. Pushed it a little too hard on exit there. Started coming up way too early. Bad line on entrance. I went too high there. Just getting hunted down by everybody behind us right now, it seems like.
1.133.
But hopefully, in about 10 laps, if we're still green, it will pay off for me. Because if we can keep getting these long runs, I think it will pay off. Oh, geez. All over the place. Just trying to save it. Cause I'm trying to get on throttle and keep like good pace on exit so I don't just get trained by. Off of turn 2 is definitely a lot easier to lose it than turn 4, it seems. Easier to smack the wall, easier to get loose just even down the straightaway. He got us to overdrive it a little bit. I was trying to hold the spot and stay on the bottom and went in too high.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
Should be able to slot in right behind him into turn 1, I'd imagine.
9-2. Still there.
Get off early.
Clear, clear. Good job.
Get down to the bottom. So I'm not trying to get stuck outside for too long again, like we did the first run. One car had a good run there off of turn 2. He backed off a lot more than I expected, but I ran too high.
Inside, inside, inside.
Yeah, we're just off pace right now. I'm slow.
Only.
Oh, geez.
31.78.
Oh, went way too hard in that corner. That was a bad corner. Went in way too deep on that high side. We're all the way back to 19th now. Yeah, not super fast right now, but this is still a lot of fun. I don't care. These cars being a handful are a lot of fun. Jeez. Tried getting in the gas off turn 4. It is just slick sideways.
7, 9.
71. I know he's quick. He was like in 4th or something, and he's the one that got the speeding penalty on pit road, so he'll probably go by us pretty quick here. Probably next lap, I imagine. That was a terrible entrance, way too low and straight. Oh, all over the place. Just gonna back off
Inside.
so I don't get ran over by him being too slow. Maybe I can learn something from the way he's driving, because he had to go all the way back to the line, the end of the line, to start this run. Try to see if I could follow him a little bit. He gets right down to that apron. He is so smooth. Carries a lot more speed as well through the corner than I can. One car moved all the way out of the way. We got in the apron, which isn't going to help. Get off the apron. First time, okay, that was bad by me. Second time, I'm just terrible. After I got off it and pushed myself back down there. Trying to pay attention to where the one was going too, because he went all the way out to the wall. Like, if you miss the line by like half a car length or something, you're going way up the track and probably burning off your front right.
992.
This 09's really falling off right now. One car has a lot of damage on the front right of his nose. Not sure where that came from, or it happened first run. If it happened with him in the 5, I'm not sure.
32.0.
Try to slide in behind the one car here. The 09 really sent it in that corner.
Outside.
Don't hook me.
Still outside. Clear.
We're clear? Okay, we're actually clear now. It said we were clear. Oh, he blinked. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. He was like behind. Wasn't he behind the 71 there and then blinked to back in front of him? Did he just throw a slide job without knowing it? Well, for the 71 not knowing it? Not sure. I think the 09 might have burnt off his tires some at this point. Really pushing it hard. Yeah, that's how I want to run every time. Like, I'm literally right on that white line.
Sorry if I disappeared on there. There, 71.
Yeah, you did slightly. Oh, didn't turn in enough. That was terrible. That was a real bad 3 and 4. God, we are drifting down the front stretch. That is amazing.
3.
The amount of horsepower these things have is nutty. Absolutely love it. Really puts the race more in the driver's hands than just being stuck to the floor on the next gen and the kind of the last car as well in the mile and a halves. But the next gen's better at it for sure. Like the next gen's definitely better racing at the mile and a halves than the Gen 6 car. Barely scraped the wall there though. We're okay.
32.
Oh my 09, okay.
Inside.
He blinked and ended up on my bumper. Like, I saw him flying up, but then he blinked and was literally at my bumper. That scared me. 27, I think, is falling off really hard. I just kind of screwed myself on the front stretch there. I had a decent corner and just got a little too wide there. Should be able to get by the 09 again, I think. Just gotta not put ourselves in the wall. We've done that both runs so far, just put ourselves in the wall. That one wasn't that bad.
32.
And when we pitted, we only had about 20 seconds of damage from the first time we hit the wall, which wasn't too bad. I didn't get it all fixed or anything, but because I didn't feel like it needed it. I think I'm just so off pace and that this... Oh, somebody's flipping. That should be caution.
Wall. Caution's out. Not caution's
18
out.
car. Might have gotten hit going into a corner because he brakes a lot earlier, honestly.
One lucky man, Colton.
Oh, my arm is so tired. My right arm is so tired.
No,
But
I'll calculate it. I knew
that's
that
gonna
cost
put
was
us
coming
like
out.
right on the
Definitely
edge
not
of
for
the window for the tires for the rest of this race.
The crowd was
Everybody's
coming.
gonna come in. Everybody's gonna come in, take the last
Cars are
set,
getting bigger back there.
and
It's scary.
we're back in 19th. Hopefully we can gain a couple spots here. I don't know how many people
Question
are
is,
actually
who's
in the race back behind me. Oh, there's quite a bit. I do not want to get all my damage
Where's the three
fixed.
car?
But
Yeah,
let's
where's the three
see
car?
how this goes when we pit. We'll probably come back out
Okay.
close to around where we pitted, and I'll bring you guys back ready to take the green again. This has been amazing.
And one to go.
All right, coming to the green. We're 17th this time.
Don't mind it behind
Kyle
0,
sped through
9.
pit road that time, so he fell victim to that. He said, I forgot
Top
pit
two,
limiter wasn't a thing in these cars.
Go crazy, guys.
So that sucks. I've never used the pit limiter before. I never did
I think
road
Nick might be
racing,
on two
so
tires as well,
never did that.
Be
Oh,
very
Nick might be
careful
on
around
2
everyone
tires?
up there.
Interesting. But we're in 17th. Oh, we did not push it
Did
very
see my
hard
tire where it got better
on
on
the
last run, though.
on the last run. It wasn't as long of a run either, but we
More
didn't
rubber
push
on the
it
track.
as hard as some of the other guys. But our wear was kind of around the same in a way. It was the same as Gavin. I think we were like 1 better than somebody else that said, and then like maybe like 5 or 6 better than somebody else. But I might have been running up front. So I think we could push it a little harder, but we have to run to the end here. And hopefully we have a decent run to the end. At least we're starting on the inside for this time.
Daniel, I like the Pepsi scheme.
And hopefully we run well to the finish here.
Well, thank you. It's not mine. But
Leader on real well. Get
Thank
those
you.
tires.
Getting ready to take the green. Be careful on the tire spin from the other guys.
I watch your tire spin here, guys.
Pace cars off.
Yep, that's what I was just saying. Don't want to cause a big one under caution. Like, not under caution, but as we take the green. 09 about lost it. Backed off a little bit for him, so if he was losing it, we can get by him easy.
Still out there. You're outside if you want it.
And plus, if I would have passed them anyways on the left side, it would have given us a black flag.
Didn't mean to scare in that restart 09.
Oh, they're wrecking, they're wrecking.
Spin. Caution. Caution.
We got a forks, but that's fine.
Closed right
Just
now.
avoiding that wreck. We're all good. I don't think the 50 really got any damage either. He probably just barely scraped us, if anything. But that brought out a quick caution. We only got a
Sorry for
lap on that
checking
one.
up so hard there, 24. I saw him going down. I thought he was going to hit the wall and bounce back on the track.
Oh, no, you're good. You're all good. I saw what was going
I
on.
didn't
That's
wanna
why I just
caution
get
that
out of the
quick.
way. Yeah, the caution that quick is not going to help you. But we move up 1
I
spot.
think I net coded you too.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
feel
probably.
anything, but shows we touched.
Oh, yeah, it seemed like that as well. I didn't think we really got much damage at all, if any. All right.
Your left rear quarter's a little pushed in.
That's not a big deal. It should be fine. All right, well, we're going to be restarting on the outside, which I'm not the most fan of, but we've been out there every other time. The one time we get on the inside, we don't get to take advantage of it, and quick caution, unfortunate, but at least we stayed out of the wreck. We should be fine.
After running these, is there any
And
wonder?
I will bring you guys back and get ready to take the green again.
We're on 1 to go.
All right, about to go green again.
Behind
Action's probably gonna pick up quite quickly. People getting probably antsy towards the end of this, not as many laps left. I think we had like that 30 lap run to the finish. It would have been interesting, but having a shorter run, people are gonna have a lot more intensity.
I'll try not to spin the tires on this restart.
Yeah, hopefully not, because we're on the
That's one
outside.
thing
That's
I
probably
forgot
where
to
he
mention
goes.
at the start of this race. Can be
Yeah.
pretty tricky in second gear, gassing it
Yeah,
up.
it definitely can be. Old tires, yeah. No, we literally got like half a
I did
lap.
that last restart, 09, and almost spun into you.
No, 9 almost spun up into you. But hopefully we can
Well,
get a
I
good
guess
run.
we did it together because I did too.
Yeah. You guys literally did the same thing. I didn't even notice the 27 spun his tires some. Really did not notice at all. But we're going to be on the outside. Don't really need to save tires too much for the end of this because it's not like too long of a run. You might fall off right at the very end, but I think it'll be more worth it just really trying to go for it. But staying safe as well, trying to go green to the finish would be the best.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
Because I don't have very good short run speed anyways.
Green flag.
Definitely short shift. Almost got in the wall there.
Minute 13.102. Water inside.
Send it into turn 1 a little bit.
Still there. You're
Try to
going
hold it on the
inside.
outside of the 09 some.
Still there.
It's going to be tough through 3 and 4 though, up the
Still
speed.
inside.
Try to keep it right on this seam for the most part.
Still inside.
Thank you, Chuck.
Had a good run off the
No
top.
problem, brother.
Might be able to clear
I
him,
just
not
want to
quite.
finish.
Still inside.
I agree.
Yeah, me. Yeah, me too.
Gassed up slightly too much and went up a little bit.
Still there.
Ooh, tight running. Really trying to take advantage of new tires, and I just overdrove that now.
One inside.
So that's going to put us at a disadvantage for a little bit. We're stuck on the damn outside. I hate restarting on the outside in these things. It is rough.
31.12.
I thought we were going to be able to clear the 09 though. I really did. Just had a really bad 1 and 2. Dang, Kyle's flying up here. He's having a good race. If he wouldn't have sped in pit road, he probably would finish top 10. He still might have the speed to get back up there. But getting stuck on the top sucks. I can tell you that from experience. Got stuck up here in the first run. I really tried pushing it. Ow, wall.
Working outside.
I pushed it
outside.
way too
Clear.
hard that time. Okay, that was overdoing it.
863. Outside corner.
Turn 4 wall really bit me there. Luckily, I didn't shoot down into anybody. I'm happy about that. But that might have hurt our turning some. We really nailed the wall. That's all right. Just trying to get the most we could out of the tires and put them to the limit there. A little bit too much on that restart.
Tony, I almost chased you down there.
31.508.
I was really trying to hold off that 09 though on the outside. I thought I was going to be able to. Because if it doesn't happen in a lap or two at most, then you're not going to win that battle and just kill your tires. Who is that? The 19 falling back? He might have smacked the wall or something then, it seems. Because he is real slow on the top right now.
30.939 outside. Great job. I had 4
Try to get back
laps to go right
around somebody at least.
Outside clear.
Able to hold the bottom real well there, 1 and 2. Carrefour doesn't feel that bad, honestly. But if you do overstep the corner, it really punishes you in these cars, which is awesome. Yeah, I got a huge mark there off turn 4 now. Don't know if it was there earlier or not, but I made it darker from nailing turn 4 on the exit. I think we can get by these two guys in front of us. If I run smooth enough and not push it like that, we hit the apron and just went up the track. But this has been a lot of fun. Really happy we ran it. Thank you to Gavin once again. It's been a real good race as well. Like, everybody being clean. I think most people just really got into the wall for the most part, like me.
31.1.
Clouds are starting to come out.
I see you 28.
Yeah, 28's pretty quick.
Take it in 3 up.
Ooh, that got loose. Pushed it a little hard there. Off turn 2. Just a little bit. First time it really stepped out of me, though. Like that. That was almost really bad. But we ain't got no more sets of tires. A caution comes out, we're just screwed, basically. We're going to be tires heated up. Might get a little bit cooled off in the cycle of pit. Like, not pit, but the caution. But that still won't be great for us, I think. I think overall, like, if we could finish top 20, I'd be happy. And just not wreck again. If it goes green to the finish, that'd be awesome, though. I just hope it does go green to the finish. I just really tried to push it on this last run, and it just did not pan out for me. That's okay. It's a hosted race. That's what hosted races are kind of for, just having fun, pushing the limits of the cars, and getting better at what you do. Which we never run these cars. I don't think I ever really ran them back in the day. I don't think they were like really unofficials when I started, like I said. But they've been a blast. Just doing like the 30 minutes of practice here to try to learn the car. And we didn't have a whole lot of speed. We qualified pretty decent in 12th. And then just fell off a little bit in the first stage. I think mainly from being stuck on the outside and tires burning up. Then second stage, I was trying to preserve tires and I did it way too much. I just was going way too slow. And then this stage, I just overdrove it way too much and smacked the wall really hard. If we wouldn't have had to restart on the outside, though, I think we would have been all right, because I was trying to hold off the 09. But if you guys are doing any hosteds and you want to do something absolutely crazy that's a lot of fun, do this. I don't think it has like a normal setup. I think Gavin like tweaked the setup and stuff to make it drive a little bit better and everything. I don't know what he did or what he used or anything, but I would suggest trying out these cars at some tracks, like some older tracks, not like newly repaved ones, because this old Texas is so fun. I love it. I hate that they dug it up and destroyed turn 1, making it like all the way down to the inside wall and everything. Like, I hate that. The new Texas is not nearly as good as this was. This track is the only win I have in the truck series on the oval side. I have the Mid-Ohio win a few months ago. So that's about it as well, but it was a super low strike the field and everything.
Sorry about that, 15.
People are starting to get loose on the back stretch once again, putting themselves in the wall and everything. But I am just speechless on how this car drives. It is so much fun and a handful, which is great. When you're having to not full throttle down a straightaway because it's too loose and like all over the place, trying not to wreck into the wall in a straightaway, it's so much fun. What do we have? Like coming up to 10, 11 laps left. See if we can catch the 12 car here, because he put himself in the wall about a few laps ago and that dropped him back to me some. I'm not really trying to save the tires, I'm just trying to stay away from the wall off these corners right now. Oh, those guys were all over the place. They're both in the wall. I think the 11 car is getting around the 6, or yeah, that's what's happening. 11 car is getting around the 6. 6 is all over the place. Oh, he's in the wall off turn 4. Watch out for him. Not a clue where he's going to go. Really slow up the 12 car here. 12 is going to go to the outside. Oh, he pushed it way too hard. He's going to have to slow way up. We should get to the inside of him. Go right on by. That puts us top 20 now. All right. Let's see if we can try to get by the 6 car. He's been kind of all over the place on the back stretch. I think the 12 just destroyed his tires there, though, in 1 and 2 last lap. 32.126. Really going deep into these corners. I'm driving it kind of like I was in the... I was going to say stage 1, but like the first run before the first caution. I'm kind of driving it more like that right now, where I'm like diving a little bit harder into these corners. I think that's the better way for me to drive in these. I'm a little bit more consistent and quick with it. We're loose on the front stretch. Oh my goodness.
0.073.
Just so many different driving styles for these cars and everything. Everybody's all over the place. It's so much fun. Oh, 6 car. Oh, 6 car.
Working outside.
He had a bad wiggle to the right there at the end of the straightaway. Able to get by him. And let's see if we can try to catch the 11 and 09 in them. The 11 has been pulling away slightly. The 09 might be falling back on really worn tires.
5.
Go ahead, Ronald.
See if we can try to catch the 09 at least.
Thanks.
Because we probably burnt out our front right pretty bad, but we don't have too many laps left. Nothing really to lose. Push them till the end. Go as hard as possible. Try to get away from the guys behind me. The 14 followed me around the 12 and the 6, and he looks like he's closing in on me. So he might have better front right than we do, but hopefully we can hold him off. Feel like I'm kind of catching the 09 and 11. At least the 09. At least it visually looks like that to me. I'm really pushing it into these corners hard. Ooh, somebody's down there. Mitch, he might have destroyed the wall or something. That puts us up to 18th. Hey, we might end up with a top 15 overall. I think it's going to be real tight to try to get to that. Because I think we can get around this 09. And it depends if anybody else wrecks, really. If there's a wreck, it's all going to be like just balls to the wall for the finish. It's going to be nuts. Don't know if there's any green-white checkers. There might be. Oh yeah, this 14's fast. He is catching us very quickly. He's a lot smoother than we are. I'm kind of all over the place right now. Oop, as I say that. I think he's just a lot smoother into the corner, running the bottom and everything. Probably has more front right left in it. Oop, we hit the bottom. It's going to slow him up a lot. That's my bad. I just got off the gas, so we didn't. Oh, God. Oh, God. Sorry, 14. Got loose.
Yeah, so did I.
No, so did he.
I was just following you.
Yeah, I'm not the best one to follow. I'm just pushing it hard as hell. He's been catching us really quick the last few laps, too. Didn't want to end up wrecking right here at the end for no reason. I really thought we could have gotten around that 09. Just went too hard there on the backstretch. I didn't wait long enough to get the car straightened out and everything.
Good go.
Whew. It is so loose. Like, this reminds me of the days when they were in the COT, like, just sideways off of Dover, off of the corners and stuff. Like, that stuff was awesome to watch. I always remember that. Like, just them coming off the corners at Dover sideways, just get everything they could out of it. Ooh, they're both loose.
Coming to the white flag this time.
14 might get the 09 here on the final lap. Jesus, I'm really pushing it off of turn 4 now.
32.5.
But this has been an awesome race. There was only 3 cautions, and they were all pretty spread out except the one after the second caution. The first 2 cautions, you got like almost 30 lap runs, which was awesome. This way about as best as it could have. The 7 car ended up winning it. Good for him. 14 trying to get by the 9 final corner. Good race, though.
Fantastic
That
race,
was
guys.
amazing.
That is awesome. Great job.
That went about as well as it could have. That was amazing. We come home 19th. That's okay. That was so much fun. My eyes are burning from that. Where did Nick finish? Oh, Gavin got fifth. Nick got 7th. Kyle got back up to the top 10. Great run by him, man. That was a blast. So much fun.
Thank you, Gordon.
So much fun that was. Is there anybody
I
up
can't
here?
believe there wasn't another caution.
Yeah, that's
taking a set of
awesome.
tires on with me.
Oh, he didn't take a set of tires?
A good race, a
That's
good win. This car's
crazy.
super fun once you get used to it.
That's absolutely crazy. Where did he
It's
finish?
a blast.
Was that the 19 car that said that? Oh, it was. 19 did not take a set of tires on that last
Drive this
pit.
thing like Dover almost.
That's nuts. No wonder why he was so slow there and fell all the way back to 23rd.
That
That was
turned out
awesome.
way better than I even imagined.
I was made for this
because
car. I
they were
loved it. Yeah,
awesome.
Kyle was super fast, man. That was an amazing run by him.
Yeah, thanks, Gavin. Always fun. Appreciate it.
Dude, this would make a great league.
That was amazing by Kyle. That was awesome to see. He was so
Congrats
fast.
on 2K as well, Gavin.
All right, let's go to the race, see the contact that happened throughout. There wasn't a whole
Yeah,
lot,
big
probably.
thank you. Sorry, Lucas, I freaking forgot and exited out of the car.
Let's... Dude, yeah.
But yeah, big, huge thank you to everybody for the 2000 and this race. Just amazing. I can't even, I'm speechless. It's crazy.
That was crazy on how fast he was. Because he went from, like you said, 28th to 10th. If he didn't get that speeding penalty, like, that's crazy. Yeah, what were my tires? 55.81, so not terrible. Not too bad. Kyle was pushing it hard.
Thanks for having me, Gavin. Appreciate it.
So much fun. Thank you to Gavin again for the host. Try to get a better camera if we can. Try to see. Or maybe we'll just do far chase. See all the incidents that happen. But great race by everybody. That was awesome. There's going to be a lot of wall touches on the backstretch, I think. Just people getting loose. Oh, even Gavin did it. Yeah, that was like lap 4. Yeah, Kyle is super fast, man. Everybody's going to be hitting this wall. I want to see what the actual wrecks were for, because I didn't see the first 2 at all. They were... Oh, yeah, the third one was like right in front of us, like towards the front of the field. So I'm not sure exactly what the cautions were for earlier on, because this is only lap 10. Everybody's just getting loose into the wall. It's absolutely nuts. Like, with how loose you get on the backstretch, that is just so much fun to me. Absolutely nuts. The racing, like, back in the day like this was so much better. That was the car that was stuck on the bottom of 3 and 4 for the longest time when we went flying by him. That could have brought out a caution, to be honest. It was very close to, I think. If he was a little bit higher up on the track, 31 up into the wall. But everybody was real respectable. Raced great. I'm going to get the wall off of turn, what, 2 here? This is what happened to me early. Nailed that wall. Luckily, the 28 didn't run into us. Because I hit that thing pretty hard. What lap is this? 17? No, this wasn't the caution. Because the first caution was about lap 30, 31-ish. Something like that. This 5 car was all over the place in the long run, though. He started getting so squirrely. Like, just staying in the gas. It was crazy. That was so much fun. That was just... I can't get over how fun this race was in these cars. Like, just getting loose on a straightaway is crazy. That's, like, unheard of now. It's hard to even get loose in a corner a lot of the times nowadays in the newer cars. Yeah, it's mainly everybody just getting loose in the backstretch and skimming the wall or something. 6 car went high in corner. 330 went real high into this corner, gonna hit that wall. This is the 1 car behind me for the longest time. You could see everybody just like swerving on the backstretch, trying to just keep a hold of it. Oh, that's crazy. I think we were behind the 5 at this point, and we were catching him, not knowing where the hell he was going to go. Yeah, there we are. Trying to get by him without running into him or him running into us. Didn't know where he was going to go. Lap 27. We're getting close to that first wreck. All of this is just people getting loose or into the wall. Yeah, he backed off, let us and the 1 car, because the 1 car was right on our bumper from letting off for the 5. 22 was working that high line, it looks like, or just overdrove that corner. I don't think you were really working the high line at all. You'd kill your tires even more. Did we just, like, scrape the ground? What was this for? I don't remember anything happening. Lap 30. This might be the caution. Who knows? It's getting close to around it. I'm not sure where it was or what lap exactly. Oh, I think it was the 5 actually. Yeah, 5 was just so loose on that backstretch. Oh my goodness. Everybody avoided him though. Oh, never mind. Not everybody avoided him. Who was that hit him? I think it was like the 30. Yeah, 30 car came in and nailed him, unfortunately. Lap 47. 20 car nailed the wall off turn 4. What was the next caution? About lap 60-ish? 62? It was something around there. Great racing up front. Like, I can't wait to see Nick and Gavin's video of this, just to see their perspective and just how they handled the car. They did a lot better than I did. And Kyle was super fast as well. So it'd be interesting to go see everybody's perspective of it. That was a lot better than me. But that was just too much fun regardless. I don't even care if we finished back in 19th. Like, it was a lot of fun. I'm happy we raced this, and I'm happy the cup race did get pushed back, so we didn't really miss any of it. Where did Rob end up finishing as well? Because he was running decent. Yeah, he finished 11th, so he was up there too. He was very quick. Everybody just up in the wall all over the place. Oh, 18 car flipped. That's what the wreck was for. We were behind it. I do remember that. I do remember seeing this. 18 smacked the wall, came down, overcorrected, and it just flipped on him. In the old Gordon scheme. Love that car. That's what's like tattooed on the inside of my arm too. It's actually the car tomorrow also. It's just that scheme. And then we had a quick caution. What was it for? 79 and the 75. 79 got in the back of the 75. And I think the 75 tried to take out the 79, it looked like. He kind of just took a left there. I feel like he was trying... I want to go in car and kind of see that, to be fair. I just want to see it. Oh, wait, was he turning left at all? No, he was kind of holding it straight, and it just looped around. It was getting really just loose on the backstretch out of nowhere, like it always has. And then I got... yeah, somewhat net coated by the 50, but it wasn't that bad. It really didn't feel like much, and we got a 4X. It is what it is. Not worried about that. It really didn't affect the way the car drove. Car still drove fine. Even after we smacked the wall hard as hell twice. 47 destroyed the wall there, and then we went green to the end. Kyle was flying up here. He even hit the wall up in 14th. Still got to the top 10. Great run by him. I really want to see how he ran because he was super fast. 09 smacked the wall. I think that's when we were already by him. Oh no, he was up in 15th, and that's when he started falling back, actually. 19 was falling back because he didn't take a last set of tires. 79 got into a couple people, it looks like. He dove it in on the 36. I don't think he was ready for that at all. Luckily, he saved it. Good save by him. The 79 finished second? No, he finished third to the 71, who was working his way back up after his speeding penalty. Because the 71 had a speeding penalty first caution. Kyle in the 15 had the second speeding penalty. I don't know how Gavin got around Nick on that last run, because I know Nick was like towards the front, like 4th or something. But I think somebody said he might have taken 2 tires. So that might have been why he got by him as well. Because the left sides didn't get nearly as worn at all. Yeah, this is just everybody sending it in and stuff and getting into the wall. 50 car trying to run the top. He didn't even get the wall there, and that's the end of the race. So good race by everybody. Good win by the 7. That was a ton of fun. I don't even care if we finished back in 19th. That was a blast, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Go check out Gavin's channel. You're probably like you're watching it because you know who it was anyways, but it was a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys raced in it as well, and it was like I just can't get over how much fun it was. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.